Hey guys, we are live and back once again for How to Gain Self Confidence in 30 Days. And this is day 26. Once again, if you haven't, go back over the previous 25 days. But just to give you a little recap, covered the four foundations. We have covered the four foundations to gaining self confidence. And that is learn yourself, know yourself, love yourself, and trust yourself. And there are many different steps to help you get to that process. All are very easy steps. But kids, you tell them you're gonna go, gonna go live and do something, and yeah. But so there are many steps, but there are small steps that can be taken once a day. That's what I say. That's why it's how to gain self-confidence in 30 days, because you can take one day and work on each step one day at a time and really allow yourself to kind of get into all of what you want to feel and understand about yourself and really learn about yourself, or learn period about yourself. So the first foundation is learning, and you ask yourself a few questions. What do you like? What do you don't like? How do you deal with stress? How do you deal with your successes? You find out what your blueprint is. Really, what is the foundation of how you see yourself? The real foundation of what you see about yourself, what you think about yourself when no one's around. What are your thoughts and your blueprints of yourself? And then you begin to know yourself. You begin to start to really understand the different aspects of you, and all basically what you learn. You can't, I said in previous days, you can't learn or get to know something that you have not learned first. So you have to take the time to learn, and then you take the time to know, to really understand and get a full comprehension of who you are and how do you see yourself, getting a clear, true picture, and writing some goals of how you would like to start seeing yourself. And then we talked about loving yourself, and how you start off with internalizing, how you start off verbalizing, visualizing, internalizing, and exercising. And all those four components work hand in hand. Visualizing is you begin to create the visual of what you need to see for you to make your moves. And then internalizing is the feeling. As you begin to get the visual, you want us to assess, or you want to attach the feelings that go with it. How does it make you feel? How does it send your body excited, nervous, scared, whatever that may be? You want to get the true feeling. And if it's like a nervous or a fear, you want to try to get it to being exciting, or loving, if you feel free about it. And then you exercise. You put the work in. You don't just speak about it. You don't just dream about it. You don't just visualize it. You actually put the work in to build your self-confidence. And then after that, you start materializing. You start seeing it act and manifest in your life. You start seeing it be the things falling into place the way you've envisioned them, you visualize them. And then we learned about, just being patient with yourself and forgiving yourself and understanding. And then you get to trust in yourself, your intuition, who you are, and you get to re-ask yourself a question that you had at the beginning is who you are. Who are you? How do you see yourself? And kind of really making sure that your blueprint is now based off of facts and not off of opinions, or not off of what you've been told or what you thought might be, but off of true facts, off of what's really manifesting in your life. And then so today, we are on day 26, and we are hitting on believe it, see it, and receive it. And this is a big thing because you have to really put faith in what you believe. You have to put real faith towards it. You can't just say, oh, I believe it, and continue to do other actions that proves the opposite, right? So when you believe in something, you believe in it wholeheartedly. You go for it, you push for it, you fight for it, you cry over it, you dream about it, you imagine what it's like when it's yours, all those things. When you really believe you're about to receive something, pardon me, when you really believe that you're about to receive something, then you fully have full hope, full belief, and you push all of your feelings, all of your thoughts, all of your time into that belief, right? So it's the same thing with self-confidence. When you are reaching for it, you want to put all of your trust in that you will receive or be where you want to be, right? So even if you're not there, that's part of the visualizing, because you want to visualize to help build that faith in it, to help build that visual. It's kind of hard for humans to grasp something that they can't see. So if you can build that visual for yourself, it helps to build the faith of it. We are very visual creatures. And so if you can help it, it builds that faith in it. So you got to believe it. And then you once again visualize it. So you begin to see it. You begin to constantly play it over and over in your mind, over and over in your thoughts and your attitudes and your daily small actions that you do every day. Just, holding your head up when you walk, or looking in the mirror and telling yourself, I'm beautiful, or looking, just looking at yourself and just being like, okay, cool, we made it through another day. Just different things. It's really small things, everyday things that make you start to see where you're going, where you want to go, and you feel it more and more, right? And so you begin to believe it more and more. You begin to embrace it more and more. And as you begin to do that, it start manifesting and you start receiving it in your life. And so as you continue to walk down that path, it's an everyday thing, right? So, you can't say, oh, I have faith today. Faith, you have to continue to build, continue to strengthen. Every part of your life has to be built and strengthened. And if that's not done, and it's something that's important to you as a person, that's traveling down whichever road you're traveling down, then it will affect your self-confidence, because it's achieving your everyday life is a success for someone, and just constantly having a calm, relaxed environment is a success for someone. So when you build those successes, your mind registers them as you being a strong person, able to handle different aspects. And that in turn builds your confidence up. So when something comes along, you're like, oh, I can handle this because I did da 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 da. And then sometimes there will be things that come up and you're like, oh man, how do I handle this? But you have strengthened yourself and believing of a positive outcome, and strengthening yourself and pushing towards a positive outcome, not just believing, but also putting in the work. Because faith without works is dead. I was just talking about that with somebody before, but faith without works is dead. You have to put the work with the faith. And for so long, I have had the faith part down really well, right? I said, oh, one day I'm gonna be like this, I'm gonna be like this, and I'll see ladies and I'll see different people, and I'm like, oh, to just have her confidence, or to have her faith, to have her strength, to have her this, to have her that, and not realizing that all that was literally sitting on the inside of me, and they are just chosen to expand and nourish there so that it may stretch on the outside, right? Not understanding that I have the same qualities to love myself, to strengthen myself, to believe in myself, to push myself, not understanding that I just kind of stayed in the visual of things, of looking at other people and visualizing if I would be this way or if I'd be that way. Not, I mean, it helped, but in putting in more work, I could have been to that place. I want to say sooner, because you arrive to a place, you arrive to when you're supposed to. But I could grasp a better understanding to give myself less of a frustration, and making my movements forward. But you have to gain the understanding that it's just believing in yourself, seeing it, putting the work in, and understanding that it will manifest, it will open up, and you will receive all of how you see yourself, all of how you see in your life. As long as you put those things together, you got it covered. So that's basically it today. Day 26 is done, and I'm not going to hold y'all and do too much mumbo jumbo. But have a great day. Have a blessed and prosperous night, and continue to move forward. Day 26 is complete. Day 27 coming tomorrow, and I appreciate you being with me once again. See you tomorrow. Blessings, peace, and prosperity to you and yours. Y'all be blessed.